Hello, fellow gardeners. Have you ever wondered if you could grow a vibrant bell pepper plant from the seeds inside a pepper you just bought at the grocery store? Well, you absolutely can, and it's a wonderfully rewarding experience. Today, we're diving into the simple, satisfying process of turning those humble seeds into a thriving pepper patch. The first step is selecting the perfect parent pepper. Look for a bell pepper that is fully ripe, firm, and free of blemishes. A fully colored pepper, whether red, yellow, or orange, indicates mature seeds with a higher chance of germination. Organic peppers are often recommended because they are less likely to have been treated with chemicals that might affect seed viability. However, conventional peppers can also yield great results, so don't let that deter you. Just ensure it's a healthy, vibrant specimen. Carefully cut your chosen bell pepper in half lengthwise. You'll notice the core filled with numerous small, flat, pale yellow seeds. These are your future pepper plants. Gently scrape the seeds out of the pepper halves using a spoon or your fingers. Try to remove as much of the surrounding pulp and membrane as possible. This helps prevent mold during the drying process. Once you've extracted the seeds, it's crucial to dry them properly. Spread the seeds in a single layer on a paper towel or a non-stick surface. Avoid direct sunlight, as this can damage them. Allow the seeds to air dry for about 1 to 2 weeks in a warm, well-ventilated area. They should feel completely dry and brittle when ready. Properly dried seeds can be stored for future planting, though fresh seeds generally have the best germination rates. Now, let's get those seeds ready for planting. You'll need a good quality seed starting mix, which is lighter and finer than regular potting soil. This provides the ideal environment for delicate seedlings to sprout. Fill your seed starting trays or small pots with the mix, leaving about ½ inch of space from the top. Gently moisten the soil thoroughly before planting, ensuring it's damp but not waterlogged. Plant your dried bell pepper seeds about 1/4 inch deep into the moistened seed starting mix. Space them about 1 inch apart if you're using a tray, or plant 2 to 3 seeds per small pot. Lightly cover the seeds with more seed starting mix. Gently pat down the soil to ensure good seed-to-soil contact. A light misting of water can help settle the soil around the seeds. Bell pepper seeds love warmth for germination. Aim for a soil temperature between 75 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. A heating mat placed under your seed trays can significantly speed up germination. To maintain humidity, cover your trays or pots with a clear plastic dome or plastic wrap. This creates a mini greenhouse effect, which is ideal for germination. Place them in a location that receives bright, indirect light. Once your seeds sprout, usually within 7 to 14 days, remove the plastic dome. Provide your seedlings with plenty of light, ideally 12-16 hours a day. A grow light positioned a few inches above the seedlings is highly recommended to prevent them from becoming leggy. Keep the soil consistently moist but never soggy. Water from the bottom if possible by placing the trays in a shallow pan of water until the soil absorbs moisture. Thin your seedlings to the strongest one per pot once they develop their first true leaves. When your bell pepper seedlings have developed 2 to 3 sets of true leaves and are about 3 to 4 inches tall, they're ready for their first transplant. Move them into larger pots, typically 4 to 6 inches in diameter, filled with a good quality potting mix. Handle the seedlings carefully by their leaves, not their stems, to avoid damage. Bury them slightly deeper than they were in the seed tray, up to their first set of leaves. This encourages stronger root development. Before moving your pepper plants outdoors permanently, you must harden them off. This process gradually acclimates them to outdoor conditions like wind, direct sun, and temperature fluctuations. Start by placing them outside in a sheltered spot for a few hours each day, gradually increasing their exposure over 1 to 2 weeks. Choose a sunny location in your garden that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Bell peppers thrive in well-draining soil, rich in organic matter. Amend your garden bed with compost before planting. Space your pepper plants about 18 to 24 inches apart to allow for good air circulation and growth. Dig a hole slightly larger than the root ball, place the plant, and backfill with soil. Water thoroughly after planting. Bell peppers are thirsty plants, especially during fruiting. Water deeply and regularly, aiming for consistently moist soil. Avoid overhead watering to prevent fungal diseases. Feed your plants with a balanced fertilizer once they start producing flowers and fruits. Support taller varieties with stakes or cages to prevent branches from breaking under the weight of the peppers. Keep an eye out for common pests and diseases, addressing them promptly. Your bell peppers will be ready to harvest when they reach their full size and desired color. Green bell peppers can be picked earlier, but allowing them to ripen to red, yellow, or orange will enhance their sweetness and flavor. Use a sharp knife or pruning shears to cut the stem about an inch above the pepper. Avoid pulling the peppers, as this can damage the plant. Regular harvesting encourages the plant to produce more fruit. And there you have it. From a simple seed extracted from a store-bought bell pepper to a bountiful harvest in your own garden. It's a journey that truly brings the joy of gardening to life. We hope this guide inspires you to give it a try. Happy gardening, everyone!